What's going on, Mud Truckers? Welcome to Mud Trucker News. Email us at muthatruckernews@gmail.com. Want to get into this first segment here. We got a couple of segments for you. And so definitely comment down below. The first one, always look at fmcsa.gov. And they gave this update right here that says 2 electronic logging devices removed from registered list. We see this happening a lot. And I'm telling you right now, it's spending a lot of fleets and owner-operators' money. You guys at FMCSA, get this right, because at the end of the day, it's costing companies money and it's hurting drivers. We're not getting paid a lot right now. So the 2 ELDs, right? Walker ELD and SR ELD. So let me give you the model numbers. For Walker ELD, it's model number WAL-R. ELD identifier is WLK790. ELD provider is Walker ELD System Inc. Now for SR ELD is model number SR-E, ELD identifier SRE288, and ELD provider SR ELD LLC. Now, the first 2 things you have to do, one is you got to replace it. You have 60 days to replace it and go on paper logs, or replace it and use something else. There will be a message going out and stating what I'm stating here. For now, you're on paper logs for 60 days. You're going to have to go on this registered device list. I'll give you the links down below. It's going to show you the ones that they say are approved, and you go from there. So don't get put out of service. Of course, if a CVSA or a DOT inspector says, where is your ELD? Show them this right here and you should be okay. Now, this one right here is extremely important because we know that the FMCSA talked about this English proficiency, and that they were going to start pulling over and putting drivers out of service that were not English proficient. And that's really just because of public safety. If you can't read the road signs, you shouldn't be driving a truck, right? And so it says here from the Daily Signal, exclusive, 1,500 truck drivers taken out of service for poor English following Transportation Department directive. So this right here is indicating that within this time, 1,500 drivers have been put out of service. Mud Truckers, comment down below. Just want to give you that information here. Now, double backing on that is an article that Alex Lockey put out. He's a friend of mine. You know, he works as a journalist for Overdrive. So I want to share this right here. And it states, enforcing Trump's English language mandate not part of California CHP law. So at the end of this, you know, he actually got some charts showing the top states for ELP violations. And you can see here, Texas is at the top of it, and California is up there too, but it's just for violations. You know, as far as being put out of service, Wyoming and Arizona and definitely Tennessee is going hard at making sure that drivers are English proficient. So I'll share this image with you here. I thought that was very important. You know, it shows Texas ELP enforcement from June 25th to July 20th. And again, a whole bunch of ELP violations, but not a lot being put out of service, right? So Mud Truckers, you know, I just want to put that out there. So this is what CHP actually stated back. Quote, we have not implemented any enforcement changes in response to recent federal guidance requiring commercial drivers to speak English, as it is not part of California law, a spokesperson for CHP said. So because it's not part of California law, they're not enforcing it. How do you guys feel about that? So a little bit of Mother Nature news here, right? It states here that in New York City on Thursday afternoon, July 31st, it has been raining like crazy. There's been heavy rain, and flooding is expected to continue on New York City streets and highways through Thursday evening. So parts of the region are expected to see as much as 5 inches of rain. So when you're looking at the traffic cameras here, it says photos of vehicles submerged in floodwaters along the Clearview Expressway near Northern Boulevard were captured by NYC DOT traffic cameras. Right here, you can see a semi-truck pretty much being submerged, and that's crazy. You know, so I know a lot of drivers don't go through New York City, but just want to give you that update. It's raining like crazy and there is floods going on, so please be safe out there. So let's get into today's truck stop interview. I'm doing street interviews and just trying to interview drivers. This has been a great segment. Drivers have been loving it, and it's just to get insight from how truck drivers feel and what they're going through. And so I appreciate you guys. I love you guys, and we'll talk to you guys later. What's going on, Mother Truckers? So we got to figure this out, because every time I hear that, hey, you want something heavy duty and you need it on the road, they always say you need a Mack truck. I mean, that's what I always hear. You know, can you please introduce yourself, sir?
My name is Brett Chastain. I'm from Flora, Indiana.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love it. So I see you're about Mack life right here.
All about Mack.
You know, tell me how long you've been driving a truck.
42 years.
42 years. Give me some slang. Give me something from the old school days where some old head in trucking would love to remember about. Because I remember my uncle, he would say, man, we used to park the truck and then someone would pull it forward for us. They don't do none of that anymore.
No.
You know, so what's something old that they don't do today?
Well, used to hang out at truck stops and everybody would get together and everybody would hang out and cook.
Yeah,
you know,
back 40 or something, right?
Yeah, the back 40 and cook, and everybody would share and cook and drink and have a good time. And so they don't even.
It ain't like that no more. You know, I even noticed when I was driving for the 10 years, when you try to ask somebody if they needed help, they don't even want your help. you know,
it's everybody's too afraid that
yes,
they're
sir.
going to get jacked up or something, or
You know, so after 41 years of driving, what keeps you doing something like this?
My family's been in. I'm like third generation trucker.
Wow.
And so just you know, trucking is a lifestyle.
100%.
And this is all I know.
Is all you know?
All I know.
You know, and so it doesn't matter if the job paid you or not. You gotta find your way to get down the road in a truck.
Yes. You know, because I've done everything from reefers, flatbeds, van trailers. I haul grain now.
Yes, sir.
That's all I do, and you know, help feed America and the world. You know.
Yeah.
And I just stay with it. You got to have the patience to stay with it.
I love that.
You know, but like I said, it's in my blood, and I wouldn't do anything else. So.
You know, what's the best advice for someone crazy enough to try this lifestyle that maybe never had anyone in their family do it?
Do a lot of research.
Do a lot of research. I like that.
Do a lot of research. Make sure you have the funds.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because all your tags, insurance, and the down payment for your trucks, everything, you gotta have some cash.
100%. You know, and with that, why a Mack truck?
I like the history of Mack truck. I love the history of Mack.
Yep.
It is really deep and rich because Mack trucks is always known being the workhorse of the trucking
That's right.
industry.
It is a workhorse. I agree with you.
And I've owned Macks for 20 years now.
I know, and you know, I've always wanted a little English bulldog. So
there you go.
We're there, right? We're winning.
Right.
You know, any shout outs to anyone at home, sir?
I like to say hi to everybody in Carroll County.
Yeah. I appreciate you so much.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. And I'll cut this up. I'm going to make you look real good. Don't worry.
Okay.